And good morning to you. It is Wednesday, April 17th. Halfway through the work week, huh? We do have some active weather to talk about. We had that front that moved through yesterday. It cleared the skies out. It's going to waffle around and even give us a chance of an isolated shower today, although I think the best chance is going to be in Kansas or Oklahoma, right along that state line. You'll see that coming up. Looking ahead at the big picture, here's what's happening. So we have that front that's in the area. We'll have a chance of isolated storms today. Another stronger front will move through Thursday. That's a big one. Thursday's front's going to drop temperatures. Highs today almost get close to 90, right? That's hot. Very warm today, but much cooler by the weekend. Highs will fall into the 60s. The overall chance of severe weather isn't particularly high, but this time of year is the time of year to watch for. This is what it looks like now, looking live towards Fayetteville at 5:30 in the morning. Looking northbound on I-49, still plenty of traffic out there. Not much in the way of rainfall or even some cloud cover. Temperatures this afternoon will be unusually warm, closing in on 90 degrees. We should be close to the upper 80s in the River Valley and mid 80s for northwest Arkansas. Here's where we are now. We're starting the day right around 60 degrees out towards Rogers and 59 in Fayetteville. It's 60 in Bentonville, 58 out towards XNA, and 59 in Siloam Springs. Farther south, we're in the low 60s. So it's pretty warm no matter where you go. And as we zoom out, you can see the front that moved through yesterday cruising across parts of Tennessee. This thing actually stalls out and then lifts back to the north, which gives us those rain chances coming up, moving into the late day today and even for tomorrow. So this is the surface chart today. That front eventually stalls to the north of the front, mostly across northeast Oklahoma, southwest Missouri. There's going to be at least a possibility of an isolated shower. You can see how that plays out here. This is late today. There's not much in the data, but there's that possibility we could get an isolated storm that forms. If one sneaks into Arkansas, it would be some damaging winds and hail as the primary threat. Again, I think it's probably the exception, though, not the rule with this thing for today. Tomorrow, though, we do have that front that moves through. It also moves through late day. This is late Thursday. You can see the front showing up on the data, and some isolated showers and storms will likely form along that boundary, giving us the chance of at least a small chance of severe thunderstorms late Thursday. Pretty strong front, though. This front that moves through really drops temperatures. Temperatures today are just going to be unusually warm. Again, close to 66 to start the day at 9 a.m. Lunchtime temperatures around 80 in Rogers and Bentonville and Fayetteville. And then by the end of the day, at 5 o'clock for the drive home, close to 85. We'll be warmer than that in Van Buren and Fort Smith as we get close to almost 90 degrees. 90 by the end of the day with a few passing clouds. I don't think we have much of a risk at all of an isolated shower in Fort Smith or Van Buren, but there's at least a small chance of an isolated shower in Rogers, Bentonville, and Bella Vista. Now, the severe weather risk for Thursday is going to be highest right across southeast Oklahoma and also Missouri. It's a limited chance. You can see it's not all over the place, so we're not looking at severe weather going on nonstop for our Thursday evening, but it's along that front that's starting to smash on in. What I thought was interesting, I wanted to share this with you too. This is a look at the time of year and severe weather climatology for this time of year. So central Oklahoma, southeast Oklahoma, this is the bullseye for severe weather. And this is typically when we see the majority of our severe weather. Severe weather typically peaks the third week of April, which is where we are now. So there's at least that chance of seeing some isolated storms this time of year. Severe weather season runs all the way through May and then starts to taper off in June when we get into the overnight complexes. If you're new to the area, April and May is typically when it gets a little bumpy around here. And that's when we get our rainfall because by the time July and August roll around, we don't get much in the way of rainfall. So at least today, a limited chance of a storm, really hot weather, close to 90. That's about 15 degrees above normal. And then looking ahead and looking out through time, another front tomorrow that will drop highs. Get this, guys, highs this weekend may only be in the 60s. It's like a 30-degree temperature drop, almost 30 degrees anyway, going from today to Saturday. So big changes are on the way for us as we move into the next few days. But other than that, some pleasant spring weather. Allergies are going bananas right now. Make sure and take care of yourself if you suffer from those. All in all, though, not bad. Have a great Wednesday.